Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, here to do a twin flame reading. This is Thursday, April something. I missed the twin flame reading. Let's see what date. It might be important, a date for you. The 27th. So I missed the twin flame reading on Tuesday, so I'm going to do it today. So grab a cup of tea. And if you're experiencing the twin flame energies, let's see what's going on in your energies. Usually this is energy for those twins who are in separation. There's been a shift since that new moon full solar eclipse in, what was it? I don't even remember. But I'm going to tell you, that was a pretty major eclipse. Just saying, it shifted things. I mean, I don't know if you can feel the shift, but it feels like it shifted things in the world. A lot of interesting things have happened since then. The sun got extremely active. We had some big solar energy coming in, and it's just been, I will say, for the most part, uplifting. But there definitely, with Chiron interacting right now, there is some wounding being exposed, but you can handle it. You've done the work. So usually this is divine feminines that are watching, but there are some divine masculines that watch. So it's energy, not gender, and this is a general reading, so it may not resonate completely, but take the parts that resonate and leave the rest in peace as a message for someone else. Also, I have created a new email, sacreduniontarot@yahoo.com, and you can email me either there or at the Ravensduke Tarot. That was my channel's first name. But remember that my readings are on sale right now, $45 for an hour, $25 for a 30-minute reading. So, and if you have particular decks that you'd like to use, please let me know. And if you have particular questions or areas of interest, please let me know. All right, that was perfect. Arise. It's a number 13 card that feels like there's a rebirth going on right now. I will say that there has been a shift in the dynamic of my twin flame connection. Very interesting. It all happened right after that, and it was very unexpected. Happened right after that solar eclipse. Now we are in eclipse season, and we have a lunar eclipse coming up next week. And for some reason, this time in between these eclipses seems to be profound. So be open and receptive to the energies, and whatever comes up that's triggering you is just a reminder. Step away from and detach. Don't come from it from ego. Come from a place of ascension. Don't let it derail you. All right. I'm not going to read the poem. I'm going to just go straight to this oracle. Comes as a message for you. Arise. You have been downtrodden for long enough now. Perhaps you've been feeling defeated, put upon, underestimated, and walked over in mind, body, and spirit by others or your own doubts and fears. Enough now. You are liberated through the hope in your heart, the defiant optimism that buoys your spirit and demands that you shall have your dawn. You shall rise like the sun and begin anew now. Step up. It's your time. Okay, so, and I just saw the number 14 card is Let Love Transform. So this feels like, this is a dawning of a new day for you. Whatever has happened in the past is only relevant in the wisdom. It's no longer relevant in the wounding. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm going to pull for the masculine energy. I'm going to pull from the Energy Oracle and see what's going on for the masculine side of the connection, the masculine energy. Remember, we all contain both, but Door to value. Yeah. Remember where it says in that Rumi, that was the Rumi Oracle, where you felt undervalued, underestimated, downtrodden, put upon? The Divine Masculine has had that experience. It's a 31 card, which is a 4. Feels like in this card, there's a lot of money. So it feels like maybe their financial contribution has been undervalued. Maybe we know from past readings that there are some financial constraints on the Divine Masculine. They are starting to feel very undervalued as far as their financial self-worth. Okay. Now let's pull from a Divine Abundance for the Divine Feminine. Thank you, Spirit. Grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. Maybe the Divine Feminine is tired of grieving over the fact that this connection has not come together in the 3D the way her heart had hoped. And now she's releasing that. I feel like she went on and did a lot of things for herself to take care of herself. And then it was always kind of with the hope in her heart that this was going to transform the connection. But what she didn't really understand was that divine timing has a purpose. All right, so for the connection, this is from the Lover's Oracle. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces, but you each have to find yourself first. And then playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the great healer. So this is for the Divine Feminine part of the energy in the connection. Look at these 2 cards. Embrace playfulness. Don't take things so seriously. This grief process, this release process, reopening the heart chakra is what I'm hearing. The Divine Feminine closed her heart chakra to the Divine Masculine quite a while ago. Her ego was still in play, but as far as her spiritual heart, she had closed it. 3 of Cups. This is union energy. This is Divine Feminine energy. She had hoped that union would occur, and when it didn't, she became discouraged and just kind of closed everything off and said, I'm just going to focus on me. And that's okay. But now this solar eclipse has reopened that heart chakra. There is some compassion there. Yeah, Fool, see? This is that new journey, that new awakening. This is the new, it's a new phase. Look at that Saturn. Saturn is a planet there. Check your Saturn placement. This is the dawn of a new day. There's the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. And opening that heart chakra brings in this new energy. Okay, let's pull for the Divine Masculine. That was the Totally Zen Out Journey Tarot. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot for this. I love this deck. It's very different, but I love it. So kudos to the fella that designed this deck. Let me tell you his name. Because if you read tarot, I would say get this deck. I knew this card was coming out. This is by Nicholas Bruno. It's the Somnia Tarot. The sun, the Divine Masculine. This is the rise. The sun rises. And I knew that card was going to come out when I saw that. So rise. 4 of Cups. I'll show you these cards in a second. Somewhat gloomy energy here, despite the Sun card. 2 of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling blocked, not knowing which way to go. Having a difficult time making a decision. Maybe not having all the information, and then Judgment. Okay. So here is the Sun card. This is triumph. But this four of cups, look at that, the weight on their shoulders. They have been undervalued, and this has made them emotionally despondent. And then we have this Two of Swords. Unable to really reconnect with the divine feminine energy because they have just been, I'm hearing the word hopeless or despondent. I felt very disconnected from everything. Then we have this Judgment card. See that ladder out of the quagmire here? This is the arise. There is a rising of the conscious level. We have two major arcana, the Sun and Judgment, 19 and 20. There is some sort of I don't want to say ascension, but they're saying commitment to self, commitment to doing what is best for them. Okay, last card there, Page of Cups. Here's that message in the bottle. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, triumph again, overcoming this. Finally getting to a point where they can say, you know, they can identify what's not working now. And this is Page of Cups. Pages to me are messages. See that bottle? There's a message in the bottle. What I'm hearing is they're tossing out some message and they're hoping to get a response. So it could just be something on your social media, something on your social media. Maybe they like something if they're on your social media. Mine is not on my social media. But they somehow get a message to you. It just could be telepathically, but you know it's a message. Could be a song, you hear their name, you start seeing their name a lot. Could be that they drive by your house. It's like this, there's sirens just now going. I live in the country. We don't have sirens out here. So there's a siren for somebody. It's going right by the house. Oh, it's police. So they're going to send you, it's almost like they're tossing this out to the universe and trusting the universe that this message is going to find you. That's the feeling I get, kind of like this message in the bottle. They're tossing it into the ocean of energy and they're trusting that will land on your shore. Okay, let's pull, this card just flipped out. Nine of Cups. This is satisfaction, self-satisfaction. This is being in a good emotional place. That's good after this grief card because it feels like the Divine Feminine has finally realized I'm not attached to an outcome anymore. I've released the expectation and I'm just trusting the Divine that whatever is meant to happen will happen and whatever is meant for me will not miss me. So I think that is that acceptance. Let's pull another of the Divine Abundance Oracles for the Divine Feminine. Got the deck upside down. I just saw expansiveness. Expansiveness, okay? Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. That's that acceptance. Bottom of the deck, non-duality. This is where this Union card comes in. The Divine Feminine now realizes that she and her twin flame, gender, it's not gender, it's energy. She and the twin flame are in union forever, all eternity. They're just physically in this third dimension. They are physically in separate bodies. But she knows that in the higher selves, in the eternal soul, they will never be separate. She has come to that understanding. that there is no duality here, that they are one soul, just having two different experiences in the 3D, in this third dimension. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. That's exactly what I just said. I was just thinking I'd pull a card out of this deck for the Divine Masculine, and I got this Liberation in the reverse. And I don't read oracles in the reverse, but the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Remember, in this card, this Arise card, some of these feelings of being put upon or undervalued came from yourself, your self-doubt. So that's Divine Masculine energy. They're being liberated from that being undervalued. Oh, I just cut the deck and look. Third chakra, Archangel Samuel. Yeah, this feels like the Divine Masculine is not willing to be undervalued anymore. Door to Spirit. This is 32 cards of 5. There is a white dove coming in through this window, the etheric window. White dove is the universe gave me that sign as being my twin flame. Let's pull some more from the Somnia Tarot and find out what's going to come through. What else do we need to know? What does the Divine Masculine wish to convey to the Divine Feminine, please? Temperance, patience, please. Trying to find their balance, trying to find their balance between their spiritual self and their spiritual divine self and the life that they've created. King of Cups and Knight of Coins. It's taking a long time to kind of get a grasp on mastering their emotional understanding. That's why they need patience. They've been long undervalued in the financial aspect, and they're trying to come to grips with that. They're realizing there's a difference between the financial self and what they're valued for in the 3D and their spiritual self and how they're valued that way. I think they're leaning more toward the spiritual value. That's the shift. 8 of Cups. Ta-da! All right, bottom of the deck. 2 of Cups. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That was pretty clear. Hope this helps. Remember, just reach out to me at either email. I'll put them in the description box. And remember the reading prices, $45 for a 60-minute reading and $25 for a 30-minute reading, just to give you guys a little bit of a break and show my appreciation to you all.